What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and I have some Slayer DMRs on, let's see, what is this? Condemned, which is the Reach gameplay I promised you guys, and basically we are, this is my first game on the Defiant map pack, and I gotta say, this map is awesome. It's like the UNSC, is that the right acronym? I don't want to sound stupid, but it's basically the, I don't know what I'm doing right here. Looking back on this, what the hell am I doing? I think I was just testing out the crouch walking. I don't know why. But anyways, so this is basically the Spartan / Marine, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, version of Zealot. Because in the middle there is a there's no gravity in the middle. And I gotta say, this is a very scenic map if you look out the window, but if you're inside, it's much of the same gray kind of, little blue and green tinted army kind of environment. But in the middle, there's a zone with no gravity. Look at us going as a team. I'm not in a party with any of these people. That's another thing I love about Halo. And but yeah, the center area has no gravity, and it's just like Zealot. So. But I gotta say, I enjoy this map more than Zealot. I don't know why. There's no specific reason, I would say. Also, this ice skate guy, he sniped me in the beginning, and I neglected to mention that. But this guy is like the top rank. I'm sorry, this is, like I said, this is one of my first games back playing Reach from Call of Duty. And this guy was like a really high rank. That's all I could tell from him. Also, he had one of those watermark things with a Spartan helmet, which I think means he's like beat all of the Halos on Legendary and unlocked all achievements, blah blah, all that stuff. But anyways, guys, you can tell I got the the energy sword, and I completely fail here. I'm like, come here, yeah, but completely whiffed on those guys. So there's this thing I was thinking about when I was playing Halo, and I know, of course, a lot of people are like, don't compare this game to COD, but I kind of have to with what I'm about to talk about. The appeal with Halo Reach now, even with the map packs coming out, is so incredibly low. And I just kind of wanted to explore why this is the case. And I think really, I don't know if this is correct, or, it's my opinion, so it really doesn't matter if it's correct because it's an opinion. But anyways, I think really the gun customization makes what do you call it, Call of Duty a lot more satisfying, and has more of that long-term appeal feeling. And of course you can prestige, that's another thing. So you couple like getting gun ranks, unlocking certain guns at certain levels, and then the ability to do that multiple times as you prestige, and you've got something that's very addicting and goal driven. And I just think that's missing from Halo Reach. But don't get me wrong, I am not saying Reach should have weapon attachments. That's not what I'm saying. And in fact, they should never do that. That would completely ruin the feel of Halo. But just the whole ranking system, even in Reach, is not so satisfying. You're like, oh hey, I ranked up. Now I'm a Major General Awesome, rank, which is like the 5th rank, whatever. But you don't really gain anything. And I know you can gain more armor options, but that affects the gameplay in absolutely no way. It really doesn't affect you at all. It's not that it really doesn't affect you, it just doesn't. It's just your appearance, and sure, I want that badass visor, or the gold, visor color. Sorry, I want that badass helmet, and those awesome shoulder guards and knee guards and all this cool stuff, and that awesome blue gold visor. But in the end, it doesn't affect the gameplay at all. And I think that's kind of the thing that I want to say Bungie was shooting for, is the fact that it doesn't really matter what rank you are when you are playing Halo. No one has an actual advantage like that over another person besides weapons that you can find on the map and who found them first and when they respawned and all that, technical stuff. But You know, to be honest, I think for the next Halo Reach, not Halo Reach, the next multiplayer Halo to be extremely successful and kind of long-term knock Call of Duty off of its throne, I think the next one has to integrate some kind of long-term appeal. And I really haven't had the time to think about what kind of, you know, mechanic would actually help that, but, you know, something. And of course, like I said, I'm not saying, you know, let's get holographic sights on our DMRs and scopes on our assault rifles and scoped magnums, although that would be cool. You know, I don't want that. I guess you can kind of scope in with your magnum because you can zoom in. But anyways, so, you know, I think it's just, you know, of course Bungie is working on an MMO now. They're not working on the next Halo. And of course, also I want to say, you know, I'm not suggesting that Bungie should become, or Halo should become a yearly franchise. That would also probably lower the production value. You know, you'd come out with something a lot less, you know, fun. But to be honest, the appeal for Reach went away immediately when Call of Duty Black Ops came out, and I'm sure that happened for a lot of people, and for other people, I'm sure. Wow, that was like Elmer Fudd. I'm sure a lot of people were like, "No, COD sucks," and I've still, you know, I've been playing Halo ever since Halo came out. But for the average, I want to say I'm the average consumer that buys both Halo and Call of Duty. I immediately just, my interest was gone with this game. And after playing it and coming back, and again, please, with this commentary, note that I am not bashing Halo Reach and saying that, oh, it has no appeal, you shouldn't play it. No, I actually came back and played it, obviously, with this Defiant map pack, and it's really fun. It's so fun, and I want to encourage people to go back and explore Halo Reach because it's such a great game, and it relieves the frustration that COD kind of brings. When I play COD, I'm always frustrated. I get knifed, I'm fucking cussing at the TV, and I'm like, I want to get, you know, medieval on this dude. I want to get some revenge. But with this game, I only find myself frustrated, you know, probably 25% of the time I'd be frustrated with COD. And as always, feel free to comment below, disagree with me, agree with me, whatever you want to do. Make some suggestions for, of course, Bungie's not going to be reading the comments of this video, probably. But at the same time, you know, it'd be nice to see what you guys think about this matter and why exactly, just why Halo is not as appealing over a long period of time as the Call of Duty franchise is. And it's just puzzling to me. I can't nail down a single reason, and I'm not saying there is a single reason why there's you know, the appeal isn't as high. And I'm not saying, you know, of course, like I said before, I'm sure some of you are like, fuck COD, I'm playing Halo Reach until the day I die, or I'm playing Bungie's games and not Activision's games until the day I die. But really, I just want to know why I feel this certain way, and probably why the majority of people do feel this way. And of course, like I said, well, I don't know if I said it in this commentary, but I came on to Reach and there's only 125,000 people online, and of course that's a lot, but when you compare it to Call of Duty, where there's probably 500,000 guys online, almost, you know, about 4 times as much guys online than on COD than Halo Reach. And I don't know. But like I said, please leave some comments below on what you think. And in this game, basically, the entire time, I'm sorry I couldn't really talk about it because I was deep into what I was talking about, but the entire time, everybody goes to this single room with no gravity. And, you know, that's another thing. Well, it exists on all first-person shooters. I'm going to say that first, but I find that on this map and Sword Base, those are the two that I played. I don't know what I was doing right here. Probably like picking my nose or doing something inappropriate. I was probably screaming at my mom to bring me meatloaf like Will Ferrell did, and Wedding Crashers. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like this map and Sword Base have two singular locations where all of the action happens. Not all of it, but you know, I want to say 75% of the action happens, you know, right where that lift is on Sword Base, where you go up and someone's sitting there with a shotgun or a energy sword. And here, of course, it's just a clusterfuck right in the middle. But anyways, guys, please click that like button if you enjoyed this video, and also comment below on what you think about the Halo appeal kind of problem I discussed. And also check out my channel in the link below. Peace.